Well, we're up here at the Applewhite Campgrounds, Lytle Creek. Letting one of these guys use my first tent, my first backpacking tent. Zeus 2. It's the one I used to carry. 4 or 5 pounds, I think. But hey, it's one of my very first backpacking tents. 2-person tent. But it was pretty close to the top of the line back in its day. It's a great tent. Single wall construction. Vent here, vent there. Big vestibule in the front, vent in the back. The Applewhite Campgrounds though, you got a barbecue, fire pit, table. Here's my lantern, my Coleman back car camping stove with a griddle on there, do everything all at once. MRS, Folk Niven, Coleman lantern, some fuels, fire kit. Just mess around. My daughter's gonna give it a shot. And we got hbhiker back here. They told him no hammocks. There's no hammocks allowed. Nothing on the trees in this campground, so be warned. But he set up his tarp back there. He's gonna be sleeping. He's got his guitar. We got Al back here, and his, I think it's his brother-in-law or his cousin. My daughter's back there playing with their kids. And here are these two guys here, hbhiker, the user of that tent, and we're back here. My daughter and I are going to be using the Terra Nova 2-man. Using the full pads, Thermarest 2-inch thick pads. She's going to use my 15. I'm going to use my 20. North Face 20, Marmot 15. We got regular pillows in there. Perfect fit for 2 people. Lots of headroom, vestibule, world's lightest 2-man tent. Just under 2 pounds, I believe, for a 2-man tent or 1-man luxury. 2 pounds. Most 1-man tents are more than this 2-man tent, so I could carry this 2-man tent. What's your YouTube channel?
Clouds Rains.
Clouds Rains. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. hbhiker. Yeah. And I met you on the Silver Moccasin.
Yeah,
and told you I was going to give you something for answering the question about the video. So here you go.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
It's a Leatherman with Micra?
Rad.
Is it a Micra?
I think, yeah, Micra. Yeah, Micra. Patented. Leatherman. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Really
okay, over here, this is HB's campsite. hbhiker. David?
Yeah, it's a Trail Star with a Neo, or not Neo, but the Rail air mattress from REI.
He's got his guitar. His skateboard.
The Trail Star from Mountain Laurel.
Mountain Laurel Trail Star. I seen a guy in Scotland, I believe, that makes videos with this all the time.
Yeah, Tony Hobbs. Tony Hobbs is like a British guy.
Yeah.
He's all, I put this together with a little jiggery pokery.
Yeah, and he's got a new video where in the clip you see him, he's pointing at something.
Yeah.
His newest video.
Yeah, Tony Hobbs.
No relation to Tony Hawk, but it's Tony Hobbs. He uses this. And what do you got back there?
It's I don't know. It's one of the new REI air mattresses. It's like their air rail or something like that, regular size. Yeah.
What are those little wings there on the side? Is it made? What are those?
It's like when you blow it up, it helps you from falling off the the air mattress.
Yeah.
It's actually really comfortable. One of the most comfortable. I had a Neo air pad, but those things wake me up with all the noise it makes.
This tarp's got a lot of room under it.
It does. And they sell like a bug netting that fits it, that you can like have it in the back, and then you can have all your stuff here and cook. And it's supposed to handle like 80-mile-per-hour winds or something. That's why all the British people like it, because they don't have trees.
Yeah, these campsites, they're pretty nice. I've been camping here since about 15 years old, I believe. I'll be 48 or 49, I don't remember. Next month. Well, I was born in 65, October 65, so 48 or 49, one of the two. 49, I think. Anyway, I used to camp over there. But now to show you the guys with the non-light gear, you go from ultralight to ultra luxury. Look at these guys are with us. Look at these guys brought.
We don't need no stinking trees.
We're gonna show them your luxury campsite here, man.
Sale right here going on if you guys need it.
We got some bow and arrows,
Hiking sticks, hatchets. Hey, what's up?
These guys know how to do it. Your YouTube channel?
Oh, I don't have one.
You have a YouTube channel?
I know where it is.
No YouTube channel, not yet, huh?
Coming soon.
Look at this though. You got your barbecue, fire pit all ready to go. Look at that. The table. He's got a generator. This guy's American flag flying. This is nice. This is the guy you seen cooking at my last one.
Yeah.
Mr.
St.
Chef.
Gabriel Mountains, Cold Brook.
Look at that microwave up there. Okay, Dave's here showing you this. Watch this. Come on, Cody.
Your arms get tired.
The one with the maple.
But the heat is worn out right now. To be continued.
I'll make another notch.
What kind of wood is that?
White alder.
White
And this is,
alder and
willow. Willow. Willow!
willow Ockburn.
It's smoking.
Woo.
Smells good.
No, not gonna happen. Here's things people have sent me over the past couple months. First, this one came from Mr. Bill Qualls in Illinois, and what's in here is amazing. This came from the guy that made my bow. He sent me this to go along with it, and it's an autographed by the author. It's an autographed copy. James Easter, and here's some homemade flies by Joseph Russell in the back here, and this is A. Radillo. Forgive me if I said the name wrong, but look at this book he found. $2.45 originally, I think it was 1973, I think. Issue. A biography of the last wild Indian in North America. The wild native, not wild, but one of the natives, the last one. I remember reading a few stories about this guy. He walked out almost starving when they were all being captured and taken away. Years after, when he thought they were all gone, he walked out. This is his story. I'll read it and tell you what I found in it. Okay, first of all, hear them. I just finished the Silver Moccasin Trail. So look what he found. Hey, look at this. He got this for my pack. This is the old, original Silver Moccasin Trail patch. Boy Scouts of America. Then he got one of these for me, and I believe one of these for the guy that did it with me. And this, but look at this. Silver Moccasin Trail Award, Boy Scouts of America. I asked another scout leader if he could get me one of these. He said no, because we weren't Boy Scouts. But Bill came through. So this is going to go on my ULA circuit. This will probably go on my Go Light jam. Thank you, Bill. Alan, I know you like to research stuff, so I'm enclosing some old Boy Scouts of America brochures for your Southern California trails. These were published in the late 1960s. I think through your channel, more people will enjoy them than if they were sitting on my shelf in my basement. Thanks a lot, Bill. Thank you very much. Let me show you a few of these. This is training hikes and equipment supplement. Hiking and mountaineering for scouts and explorers. Weekend hiking program. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'll have to look at it. Some old maps. Sheep Mountain area. Trails that used to be. Continuation of that. High adventure hikes. Trailblazing. This one. Look at this. My uncle had a trailer, truck and trailer like that way back in the 70s. San Bernardino Mountain area. On horseback. It's got some big maps in it. And then this is a huge set of maps. Look at that. Pacific Crest Trail. This is, I believe this is before it even actually was. This is the planning of it. And then that first guy, 18-year-old, I forget his name, he did it. He was the first one to do it. Eric Rayback, I believe. I read his book years ago. There are some really neat things in this. So thank you very much, Bill. I will put this all to use. And then back to the book. The making of the bow, shooting of the bow, arrows and everything. It's from James Easter. He's a boyer. He makes bows. Primitive. Osage bows. So I have a video on that shows my bow. And if you search Osage bows on Google, I think he's the first guy that comes up. Check him out if you're looking to get a bow. And then these are from Joseph Russell. He sent these to me quite a while back. Some home hand-tied flies that he made. Mine is 2 of them. 2 of them I've used. One got stuck in a tree, and one, something was hooked on it and the line broke. The line broke not because of the size of the fish, but because the fish went into some weeds and I lost it. So your flies are already in use. They've already been catching flies. Thank you very much, all of you.
The only thing
What,
is,
your YouTube's name was what?
oh, Night Prowler.
Night Prowler and Night Prowler Junior's over here, right?
Little Prowler, yeah.
Little Prowler, yeah, that's it. Does your wife have one?
No, she doesn't have one.
Not
She
yet,
likes
huh?
to make fun of me.
Look at this, we got some archery practice going on back here. Exactly where he wanted to land, huh? It's exactly where he wanted to land. He planned that out. We got some slingshots. We had 3 bows. Okay, we left the road. We went through that hole in the fence right there. Come down here. Now see, these are all wild berries down here. In the 1970s, my sister first moved out to Ontario. Her and her husband used to bring us up here. We used to dam up this river with rocks, make little swim holes, and eat these berries all day long. We used to dam up the areas just like that. Put the small logs going across there. Sometimes we'd get these little swim holes about 12 by 12 by about 6 feet deep. Spend the whole day back here. Little hibachi barbecue out by the side of the road. Place hasn't changed much since back then either. Look at this little seat back here. See if there's any trout. Wow, look at that. That is cool looking. Oh, look at that. Okay, these three are taking off their shoes and socks from a sitting position and feet on the ground.
I went out.
They're going to have a race from here. The first one to go back there, slap the waterfall. Oh, there's a second waterfall. Slap the waterfall and make it back. Listen, and the first one to come back my hand wins.
Alright, I'm ready.
On your marks. Get set. Go. It's ice cold water. Sharp rocks. Ice cold. Oh, she's taking the lead.
Oh, you got me wet.
Oh, first, second, and third. How was it?
At least I washed my feet.
Look at the rocks jammed in between her toes. How'd it feel?
You guys got my shorts wet.
Cold?
I was gonna take a rest on that log, but I'm like, nah. You just splashed my shorts.
Congratulations. Well, look at this guy. Mind over matter. It's not that cold. Mind over matter. The Yogi Kudu. Right, look at him. 2. Now you guys can walk on him. That little guy. Look at him with that potato chip in his mouth. These are all berries on both sides. Okay, we're back here. Look at this. Hand drill. See right there, got a blister. Look at this, I got another blister. Let's see.
I've already missed.
Right there, center of the screen. But look at this blister. That one broke open. We were getting smoke. Close. We were real close. He's done it before. We were really close. On his videos, he has where he's done it. But look, he showed up. Don showed up. Hey, man. So over here we got some chicken, corn on the cob, mushroom and onions. What's this? Some water. And over here we have, what do we have left over here to cook? You got
carne asada.
carne asada, and what's this?
I don't know. What is?
Ribeye is a ribeye steak. Some more corn. Some potatoes. Oh, inside I've got 3 baked potatoes going. A lot different from a backpacking meal, huh? Not different from my backpacking meal, but different from the average backpacking meal. Okay, here's a look at our meal. Look at this. Got chicken,
It's not spicy and it's good.
potato, some corn. Look at Jeannie, try that steak.
Come on.
Finish it
Steak.
off.
There's the bone.
Look at this.
Never.
Let me see.
Every time I try steak, it comes off something.
Carne asada tacos with onions,
and I noticed too when
cilantro.
I
There's
bought it,
chili right there.
It was really nice. And I even bought that supposedly prime at Walmart.
Some good stuff, man.
This is like in the counter too, where you can see it instead of packaged, so it's pretty good.
This fire pit has a barbecue here. You can brush some of this in there and use that as a barbecue. But the campsite also comes with a barbecue like this. Each side left separately. How was dinner, man?
Delicious. Not bad. I'm still picking the meat out. Ribeye steak.
What's left of the chicken. Now down inside here, there's that old military pan, one pan and another pan. I sprayed it with some oven, easy off oven, whatever that stuff is. Like a, well, I'll show you what it is in a minute. And when I put cake mix in there, I'm making a blueberry cake for the kids. They have no idea. I got hot coals on the bottom, hot coals on the top, hot coals all around it, baking. There's the inside of that. There's the actual blueberry cake.
What's that?
Take it over to the kids, see if they like it.
The one with the like.
Okay, here's some blueberry muffin. If you want to try some.
I'm full. Yeah, I'll get a try.
Well,
It's just like a cake with blueberries in it.
I wrote it. Yes, you did. But tell us, what got you interested in the physical and intellectual
Want some more?
exhaustion
Blueberries.
that
There's real
seems to
blueberries in it.
overcome Those of us who are, let's say,
How'd you find
no
them?
longer 20.
Made it. I bought it, cake mix at the store. You guys want any more?
This is good. Here they are. Can I talk? Like what we're watching.
We are tired much of the time.
That's why I've been craving caffeine.
Go ahead.
If I ever recording this, this is gonna be funny. Is it a prank?
Guess they like it. Feeding frenzy. Okay, this is the campground at night. Look over there, the restroom windows. What does that remind you of? Look at this. Amityville Horror. Look at that. If you're old enough to remember that movie, you're old enough to remember how much it freaked you out when you were a kid. The guy, Al, was going, he goes, I was going to go to the restroom and I started looking over that Amityville Horror. Remembered that movie and it freaked him out. What's it about 12:30? Man, she was out. She fell asleep over there in the trailer. So I brought her over here at night. But once I laid down, I fell asleep. I was out. Great night's sleep. For car camping, nothing beats these Thermarest 2-inch thick. These are so, the cushion inside. Take a look at those on the internet. They're rated like 5.5 out of 6 or something like that. I think they're the top rated, but they're heavy. They're like 2 pounds each. So they're for car camping. Those were great. Here's 2 of these guys. Morning, guys.
Morning.
How'd you sleep, man? Awesome. You?
Pretty good. Wonderful. Goody goody.
How was it under the tarp?
Awesome.
No visitors, no squirrels. Look at this. It's a far cry from the Snow Peak backpacker stove. It's got flame. It's got the center flame too. Full on griddle. Leftover potato from last night.
Well,
Some mushrooms,
if I have them,
eggs, coffee, more bacon, hash browns. Everybody's got something they're cooking here. Al's doing over there, he's got some chorizo and egg burritos going. More bacon.
tortillas, cheese.
Well, we're all cleaned up and ready to go. They're ready to go over there. About ready to take off. Don, you're all ready?
Yeah.
hbhiker, he's ready. There's hbhiker, Al, and the guy. hbhiker is going to join me for San Josito. And Mike LeBray, Strutter, I believe he wants to do it. And Martin. So I'll prove to you Martin's still alive. I didn't take him out and steal his gear. He's still around. He's just been busy with other things. Our campground spot. Stocked up this little grocery store here. Got some canned meats, some bread, some cup of noodles, some ramen, actual hamburger and fries and cokes and snacks and paydays and what else? Whoppers.
7-Up and water.
7-Up, water. We got a bunch of stuff. There's a kid up there, homeless kid, living in the campgrounds with his mom. His mom's at work. You don't want to report it because they're going to separate him. He said his mom works until 7, then she comes home, but they've got absolutely no food. They're trying to get up enough money to get back into an apartment or a house. Absolutely no food, so we stopped up. Got this hbhiker up there. He picked up a bunch of canned goods too. A bunch of canned goods, can opener and everything, and he gave his charcoal to the guy. We asked the kid, "You alright?" He's "I'm just hungry. If you could give me a little bit of food." He's like 12, 13 years old. It makes you appreciate how good you actually have it. And you get a chance to share with somebody like that guy, somebody like the kid in here. I'm not going to show him, but take the time, man. Take the time and help him out. He seemed most interested in the burger, fries, and the can opener for some reason. He opened up the can opener. It reminded him of a can opener that his grandfather had. He said his grandfather had that can opener for 10 or 20 years before it broke. But we gave him the can opener to open up the canned goods. He got him some corned beef hash, some raviolis, some SpaghettiOs, and gave him a loaf of bread, some Spam, a couple meat spreads. We got some Paul Newman lemonade, Coke, 7-Up, Sprite. He's set for a while, but we've seen what toys he had to play with. He had one dice, a broken pin, and some old foreign coins and laundromat tokens. That is his play set. So let your kids take a look at this part of the video, and they can be appreciative of what they have. Stop whining and moaning and groaning and playing. That kid had nothing. Not even one playing card. It's a heartbreaker to look at his face, how he was so appreciative over something so trivial as a burger. And I know a lot of you are going to say, "Oh, you should have told the authorities about him. You should have turned him in." The kid was healthy. He was sad, of course, but separating him from his mom, I really don't think that's the answer. And that's exactly what they would have done. The guy in charge of the park obviously knows about him because his mom is paying the daily camp fee. So his mom, and he drives at that campground, the guys drive around every 10-15 minutes, cleaning up, checking everything's okay. They're keeping an eye on him. He's back there with 3 very big dogs. And the dogs had dog food. Jid just didn't have any food. He ate it all. So to report it, I don't think is the answer. His mom, he said, as soon as my mom gets a few more checks, we're going to have enough to get back into a place. Until then, we're making the best of what we can. So He had a small tent tucked back in the shade. One dog chained in front of it, one dog chained on either side of it. And that's his home for now. There's a bathroom there. And he's got food now. So to turn him in, I just didn't think that the answer. Why make things even harder on his mom than they already are? I can't get over that kid. So, I mean, a few more things to add to it, because I know it's going to get this. If I put this in the video, I don't even know if I'm going to put this in the video, but if I do put this part in the video, I know it's going to get a lot of backlash and a lot of negative comments saying, yeah, I handled it wrong, I handled it wrong. But, and a lot of people say, you know, why would I help him? He's not my kid. But, man, he is, in a way. We're all the same. We're all one people. We're all related in a way. You don't help him, and you have kids later on in life, when you're not around, your kid may need help. And you're going to wish they met somebody that took the time and spent a little bit of money. I mean, I spent about 20 bucks, and the other guy spent about 20 bucks. But that kid sat, you know, for a while. I mean, but one day, you or your kid may need help. And you're going to hope they come across somebody that's willing to spend a little time or a little cash. Take the time. One other thing comes to mind too. I know it's not real popular right now to be a believer, and a lot of people mistake that saying, "Oh, I'm religious." Well, you're not religious. Items can be religious. People can either be believers or non-believers. They're not. Using religious is like saying, the old saying, "Oh, she's Oriental." She's not Oriental. She's Asian. She's not Oriental. A rug is Oriental. It's similar to that. So either you're a believer or you're not a believer. But if you're a believer, you remember in the scriptures reading, "I shall come to you many times throughout your life." I mean, when I looked at that kid's face, I'm not saying I saw God. I'm not saying that at all. And I wasn't even thinking that thought. But always after you leave, your mind starts processing what just happened, what you just saw, what you just heard come from this kid's lips. The thoughts that could be going through, what it's like for him at night, what it's like for him being alone for 10 or 12 hours a day with nobody but these dogs. You start thinking and thinking, then you hit the words of the scripture, always come back to your head, scriptures. And the one, "I shall come to you many times in your life." And when you come before the Lord, you know, you didn't know me then. I don't know you now. Away with you. All these things go through your head. They just felt like the right thing to do to help him. So any negative comments about what I did and how I handled that, I'm not even going to take the time to respond to them. I'll just delete them. And if you continue with the negativity on that subject, I'll just block you. It's something I don't really appreciate being joked around about when it comes to helping people like that. So in advance, if that be the case, sorry, but I didn't want to deal with the backlash I know this is going to bring if I put this in the video. We're headed to Bass Pro Shops on the upscale, up nope, right?